In the heart of Germany, nestled among rolling hills and sparkling streams, lay a forest unlike any other. It wasn't just old. It was ancient and full of secrets. This is where our story begins, with a thoughtful girl named Emilia. Emilia loved this forest more than anything. She knew every twisting path, every moss-covered stone, and every babbling brook. Her hair was the color of autumn leaves, and her eyes held the curious sparkle of a fawn. One sunny morning, Emilia was gathering bright red berries for her grandmother's famous jam. She hummed a happy tune as her basket grew heavier. Just a few more, she whispered to herself, reaching for a particularly plump berry. Suddenly, a flash of orange darted past. It was Felix, a clever fox with a twitching nose and a mischievous glint in his eye. "Good morning, Emilia," he called out. "Off on an adventure?" "Just gathering berries, Felix," she replied with a smile. "Grandmother is waiting." Felix's ears perked up. "Waiting, you say? Why are you taking the long winding path? There's a much quicker way." He pointed his snout toward a dense part of the woods, where the trees grew close together and the path was barely visible. "Through there, you'll be at your grandmother's cottage in no time." Emilia hesitated. She had always been told to stick to the main paths. The shortcut looked dark and a little spooky. As she pondered, a tiny chatter echoed from the branches above. "Tap, tap, tap, don't listen to him." It was Oskar, a fussy little squirrel with a bushy tail, clutching a nut tightly in his paws. "That shortcut is no good. It tramples the little bluebells and scares the nesting birds. Tapped up, not a good path." Emilia looked from the tempting shortcut to the familiar, winding trail. Felix swished his tail impatiently. "Oh, don't mind Oskar. He worries about everything. Think of how much time you'll save. Just one person taking a little shortcut won't hurt anything." Emilia thought about this. It was true. She was just one person. But then, a soft, rustling sound, like a gentle sigh, drifted through the leaves. It was the voice of the whispering oak, the oldest and wisest tree in the forest. Its voice was deep and kind, like the rumbling of the earth. "Little one," the oak whispered, its leaves quivering. "Felix is right. You are only one person. But what if everyone thought that way? What if every person, every fox, every deer decided to take the same shortcut?" Emilia's eyes widened. She imagined the path Felix had pointed out. If everyone used it, the delicate bluebells Oskar mentioned would be completely crushed. The quiet nests of the birds would be disturbed day after day. The moss would be worn away, and the ground would become hard and barren. Soon, the shortcut wouldn't be a shortcut at all, but a sad, empty trail through a damaged part of her beautiful forest. She looked at Felix. "But if I don't take the shortcut, what difference does it make? Someone else might." The whispering oak rustled again, its voice full of warmth. "Ah, but they might not. Your choice, Emilia, is like planting a seed. If you choose the kind path, you plant a seed of kindness. Others might see your choice and choose the kind path too. Good choices help everyone, and every living thing live a better life together." As if on cue, two playful deer peeked out from behind a thicket. They looked at Emilia with their big, gentle eyes, as if waiting to see what she would do. Emilia took a deep breath. She smiled at the wise old tree. "You're right," she said, her voice clear and sure. She turned to Felix. "Thank you for the idea, Felix, but I think I'll stick to the main path. It's prettier, and I don't want to disturb the forest." Oskar the squirrel chattered happily, doing a little dance on his branch. "Tap, tap, tap. Good choice. Excellent choice." Felix just shrugged, though he looked a little thoughtful himself, and with a flick of his tail, he trotted off into the woods. Emilia continued on the long, winding path. The sun dappled through the leaves, birds sang her a cheerful song, and the air smelled sweet with pine and damp earth. It might have taken a few extra minutes, but her heart felt light and happy. She knew she had made a choice that was good, not just for her, but for the whole forest. She realized that making a good choice, even a small one, felt much better than taking the easiest way. When she finally arrived at her grandmother's cottage, the smell of baking bread filled the air. Her grandmother gave her a warm hug. "Oh, Emilia, what lovely berries, and you look so happy. Did you have a nice walk?" Emilia smiled brightly, her basket full and her heart fuller. "The best," she said. "I had the very best walk." She knew she would always remember the lesson of the whispering oak, to act in a way that would make the world a better place if everyone did the same. It was a simple rule, but it made all the difference. What a wonderful adventure with Emilia. It reminds us that even our smallest choices can have a big impact. Thinking about how our actions affect others helps make the world a kinder place for everyone. I hope you enjoyed our story in the magical German forest. If you loved this tale and want to join us for more adventures and thoughtful stories, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Give this video a like if it made you smile, and we'll see you in our next story. Thanks for watching, friends. Bye-bye.